Hello students, in this class we learn about translation process. So translation process are two types, compilation process and interpretation process. So today we learn about compilation process. It means whenever we compile the program, what steps have to be taken. So in compilation process, a compiler takes the source code and then follow certain micro steps to produce a low level code either or machine code. The major steps in compilation process are listed below. So we have four steps for compiling the code: pre-processing, compilation, assembly and linking. So our first is pre-processing. This phase removes comments from the source code and adds all that is to be added or expanded so that the code is completely ready for the next phase. So like in some programming language, when we writing the programs, we add comment to understand the program. So this comment is unnecessary for the compilation process. So in this process, these comment will be removed and add all that is to be added and expanded so that code is ready for the next phase. In some languages like C, C++ that have preprocessor directives, so this phase carries out all the preprocessor directives such as macro substitution, inclusion of header files, etc. Second step is compilation phase. This phase can be further subdivided into two subphases. First phase is analysis phase and second phase is synthesis phase. So in second step in compilation phase we have two parts, analysis phase and synthesis phase. So first is analysis phase. In this phase the compiler identify all the tokens. Tokens means keywords, identifiers, literals and operators that are used in a program of the source code and their requirements. So in this phase, compiler identify all the tokens like keyword, identifier, literal, operators of the source code and their requirements. Using this information, the compiler create a special type of table called symbol table that contains the details of the all tokens in the source code. So in analysis phase, first compiler identify the token, then it create a special table which is called symbol table, which has all details of the tokens in the source code. So this phase is also known as front end phase of the compilation. After the creation of tokens table, symbol table, then we move to the synthesis phase. This phase is also known as back end phase of the compilation. This phase parses the code and generates syntax tree, analyzing the syntax of the source code. And what is a syntax tree? Syntax tree is a tree representation of the syntactic structure of the source code. So in this step we create this code will be parsed and generate syntax tree. And what is syntax tree? It is a tree representation of our code. So during both phases of compilation, if the syntax and semantics rules of programming language are found violated in source code, then the compiler generates an error. So if any error in both these phases, the compiler generates an error with the line number of the source code. At the end of compilation, all the errors found in the source code are listed with the line number. Programmer can correct the errors and recompile the corrected code. Once the code is free, the compiler converts it into intermediate code that is in the form of the assembly level instruction. So if there is no error, then compiler convert code into the intermediate code, and that is in the form of the assembly level instruction. So in third phase of our compilation process, it is assembly phase. This phase receives the assembly level instruction and then converts it into the object code, which is a form of machine code. This phase does the same work that an assembler does, converts assembly code into the binary code. So after getting the machine code, we move to the fourth step, which is linking. The object code received by this phase is very much binary code, but still computer cannot execute it because linking of important library is yet to be done. So in this phase, all the required library are linked with the object code. The part of the compiler which performs the linking of library is called linker. So in this phase, with the help of OS, all memory references are resolved and code is converted into a form which requires nothing else to run. It has everything in it to execute itself. That is, the code has become executable now. So fifth part is loader. The loader part of compiler loads the computer executable module into the memory for execution. Now computer can run the executable file without requiring any other software. Here the role of compiler is also over. Hence compiler is also not need to run the executable file. So this thing can be done by this diagram. It is our source code which is run by the which is created by the programmer. Then from the analysis phase and synthesis phase, program will move to the assembly phase. Assembly phase create our object code. Then by the help of linker and loader we can execute the program. In the linking process we link standard library, user library and object code to the program. Then we create executable file. Then it can be executed without the compiler. So today we learned about translation process. In translation process we learned today compilation process. Compilation process has 4 basic steps: pre-processing, compilation, assembly and linking. So we learned one by one and with this diagram.